just like to say thank you to Kian and to her pastor, Reverend Suzette Husbands, who wrote that song. I think that is wonderful Barbadian talent, don't you? And now to give the official welcome, we invite to the stage the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of the Creative Economy, Culture and Sport, Mr. Jehu Wilshire.
Good evening, Barbados. Minister of Creative Economy, Culture and Sports, the Honorable John King, members of Cabinet, members of Senate, members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, permanent secretaries and officers of related grades and other government officials, the Very Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Gibson, Mr. as President, Vice President, Statutory Incorporated, sponsor of this ceremony,
Thank you.
coordinator of the Community Independence Celebration Secretariat, chairpersons and members of the parish independence committees, attendants and parish ambassadors, specially invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to be here this evening to extend a warm welcome to all gathered here in the heart of the truly historic city of Bridgetown to witness the annual lighting ceremony which marks the beginning of our independence celebrations. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand on the cusp of our 53rd year of independence, and indeed we look back with gratitude to those who came before us, who laid the foundation and charted the course for this little nation. And of course, we look forward with hope, always cognizant of the words in our national anthem that says, we write our names on history's page with expectations great. Ladies and gentlemen, it has not been lost upon us that this historic city of Bridgetown was central to the development of Barbados from the 1700s. It presents an opportunity to revitalize the city and to encourage Barbadians of all walks of life to renew their acquaintance with the city, as well as for visitors to explore the city sights. This lighting ceremony truly reimagines and revitalizes the city of Bridgetown as well as the roundabouts. And when we travel across Barbados later during the month of November and we see the wonderful lights, we will always try to ensure that we do not take this country for granted. Only this morning, myself and the minister visited the little village of Chimborazo to collect a few artifacts. And I went to the lookout and I saw that sight, that sea, that sand, those trees, and I fell in love with Barbados once again. Let us not take this country for granted.
True.
For the last 24 years, we have been conducting this lighting ceremony. And the ceremony this evening is truly significant because it precedes the year 2020 when we will be inviting the diaspora to come home and to enjoy things truly Barbadian within the context of the regathering activities which are planned for next year. In moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we call on every Barbadian to join us on this continuing journey to make Barbados a great nation. We call for the building of national pride. We call for strength and unity as a people, as reflected in our theme this year, rebuilding our nation, embracing our heritage. As we embark on this evening's program, I urge all of you to ensure that this year's celebrations are memorable by promoting and attending the national and community activities organized by the Community Independence Celebration Secretariat and the Parish Independence Committees. I wish to end with these words. When I was there sitting down a few minutes ago, and I heard the singer say that I will not be afraid of the light around me, I recall the words of a poet. I can't recall who the poet is. I think it may have been Maya Angelou, who said that nothing can dim the light which shines from within. I call upon each of us, Barbadians, and visitors as well, to ensure that that light that is within us continue to make Barbados a beacon of light in the family of nations. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilshire. This evening, as we celebrate under the theme, Building Our Nation, Embracing Our Heritage, we recognize the contribution made by so many of our people in every community across our island in building this nation up. For this, we honor them as we strive to maintain their legacy. And now, to give the sponsors remarks, we take great pleasure in inviting to the stage Vice President Project Development, Sagicor Life Inc., Mr. Ezra Prescott.
Protocols having been established, good evening, my fellow Barbadians and friends of Barbados. It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you this evening to represent Sagicor Life Inc. on another anniversary of us supporting this independence lighting ceremony. Over 20 years ago, we pledged our commitment to this event, the official start to the annual celebration of this island's greatest achievement, the establishment of a sovereign, independent nation. Second to the National Independence Parade, this event is a beautiful expression of national pride, bringing Barbadians and friends of Barbados from all walks of life together in recognition and appreciation of another milestone in our nation's great history. We at Sagicor see this event, as well as all activities conducted throughout the month of November, as necessary reminders of the freedoms that were fought for by our forefathers. In today's world, with the access that we have to the entire globe through travel and various media channels, it is easy to be consumed and overwhelmed by outside influences. However, such influences, such events as this, provide us with an opportunity to reflect on what sits right here below our feet. That is, the foundation that we have collectively built for ourselves over the last 53 years. Since independence, we've built legacies, produced champions, groomed leaders, and established dominant enterprises all within our 166 square miles, on that continuous path of punching above our weight. When I think about all that this nation has achieved, I cannot help but feel as though we should be at least 10 times our current landmass. Despite every challenge and throughout every crisis, we've always thrived by coming together for one common cause, that is the preservation of our freedom. Every 4 years, the Olympic torch is lit as a symbol of unity and harmony for all the world to see and recognize. It is in this same vein that Sagicor views this annual ceremony. It is a chance for us as Barbadians to come together and display our national pride in the brightest way that we possibly can. That display must not start and end here. However, it must carry on through each of us in our homes, our communities, our schools, our businesses, throughout the region and across the globe. It is our responsibility to ensure that our light continues to shine, that we show the world that there's no limit as to what we as Barbadians can collectively achieve. More importantly, that we set the right example for future generations to follow, as it will soon be their responsibility to protect and maintain what previous generations have worked tirelessly to build and to be truly craftsmen of their fate. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening I challenge you to let your individual lights shine brightly and ask that you challenge your family, friends, neighbors and colleagues to do the same. because together we must keep the path towards a successful future clearly illuminated for all to see. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Prescott. And thank you to Sagicor Life for your continued support of these celebrations and the lighting ceremony. The Band of the Royal Barbados Police Force, having been established in 1889 with 19 specially chosen constables, has evolved into one of the finest military bands worldwide, and one of which we Barbadians should be justly proud. Definitely so. Over the years, they have maintained a level of excellence, and we should congratulate them on achieving this most significant milestone of 130 years. This evening, a section of the band will be performing Barbados, My Island of Dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation again for the members of the Royal Barbados Police Force Band.